All right, good morning, everyone. Welcome to Market Prep. I hope you're having an amazing morning. Hopefully, you guys had an incredible day yesterday. Good morning, Peter. How you doing today?
Hey, good morning, Carlos. I am doing great, thank you. As you said, this holiday Friday, well, I guess it's sort of a holiday. We're between the holidays, right? So still feels like a holiday to me.
Yeah,
I've always
yeah.
treated it as such. So enjoying it, and I assume you're not able to get into the chat room to display again, eh? We'll take
No,
care of
I'm
that. All right,
still
there you
not
go.
working. We've been trying, and it's just don't know what it is. I don't got permission to share
There you go.
through vMix, so we'll figure it out. But it's the holidays. We'll deal with that after Brent comes back, and I got some time to talk to the techs. All right. Friends, welcome to the Market Show. Let's get right to it. This Friday, I have to remind myself today is Friday. Is it Friday, right? Yeah, it is
It
Friday.
is Friday.
Yes.
Yep.
And let's take a look at what our gappers look like this morning. Everything on the side of the green today. So we have all of our stocks in the green territory, not a whole lot in the red, but it also looks very quiet today. Like I'm looking at the SPY. Yes, a little bit lower, but not by much. A lot of the tickers that we look at, Peter, like Nvidia, SMCI, these guys are just seem quiet today. Again, hopefully that's not the way the day goes, but right now, not a whole lot moving in the pre-market. We'll check what's happening with these tickers here today. Before we jump into them, Peter, anything on the U.S. economic calendar this morning?
All right. Well, like you said, it is quiet, but we still have a couple of economic data points coming out this morning. The only ones that are really of note are the ones that are coming out or just came out at 8:30. So let's get to them. We have three to talk to you about. First is the goods trade balance. This is the balance of trade goods, I guess, import versus export. The forecast was for the U.S. to export $101 billion worth of goods more than they imported in November, and the number came out at 102.8 billion. So if any of you out there are running manufacturing, go on, man, get on your horse. What's the problem? But it could be that people aren't buying as many American-made goods. So any of you consumers out there, got to buy American made. Got to change that trade good balance in the U.S. favor. Retail and wholesale inventories also came out. So the retail inventories, excluding autos, came out at a 0.6% growth. So a few more cars being inventoried or sitting on the lots there, which is not generally considered a good thing. The wholesale inventories were down by 0.2%. So that's seen as a positive economic indicator, right? Because more stuff being bought on the wholesale side. So those are our numbers. It doesn't really matter what these numbers are, to be honest. They don't move the market. And especially on a day like today, when we don't have sort of the large players that would be more interested in that economic data, frankly, most of us retail players, we're not playing that stuff, right? That's not the type of move that we're looking for. So we're playing individual stocks that move. And today we're going to have to watch our gappers list just to see what is happening on it. And whenever we get these low volume days, we should expect a lot of weird stuff, or at least unfamiliar stuff on the list. And it looks like that's what the list is delivering. So we'll talk about them. We'll probably reject most of them, but you know what? That's the way.
Did I just lose Peter? He was talking and Peter.
What? No,
Okay,
I'm
now we
here.
hear you. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. You was gone for like a second, and you're back. All right.
I was. Oh,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm here. I
You're
didn't
here.
know I went anywhere. I'm back.
Yeah,
Hey.
yeah.
All right. We're
All
just
right, sweet.
handing it off to you.
Let's get let's get to it, guys. All right, we'll start here with our gappers list this morning. We'll start with the top one, which is going to be MY. Let's go ahead and put it up here. MYSZ. So MYSZ this morning, we're up 99.5, 100% there. So big pop this morning, and the volume 9.1 million shares traded. So tons of volume this morning. Hard to borrow, as you can see here. So I'm sure the floor is tiny. 1.1 million shares traded is what I'm showing on tradingterminal.com, which, by the way, guys, these scanners we have here on tradingterminal.com, you can get them completely free. Head over to tradingterminal.com, and these are available for you. All right, Peter, let's anything on this one, MYSZ?
Sorry, I was waiting for you to put it up on the chart there. This is an Israeli. What the heck is? Oh, I remember these guys. I haven't seen these guys for a while. It's a company called My Size Inc. They do custom sized clothing, if I remember. Um, looks like they. Uh, looks like they had. Is this earnings? That's weird. It's not earnings, actually. They just reforecasted their year, saying that they're targeting about $15 million in revenue. So, right there, that can tell you the relative size of this company. They're only targeting $15 million in revenue. Let's see. Yeah, they've got a $5 million market cap on a $500,000 share float. So, yeah, be very careful with this one. Let's see, 15 million in 2025. 2024, by the way, they're anticipating closing the year at 8.5 million in revenue. So to suggest they're going to get 15, that's like what, an 80% growth rate over this year. And this year compared to last, they've only grown about 23%. So a little aggressive on their front. I don't know if it's warranted or not, but the stock is getting a little bit of boost as a result. Maybe they're taking advantage of the low news cycle, right? That they can sort of grab a little more attention than they would otherwise because there's not much else happening. But it looks like it's working, up 92% with 9.4 million shares traded. Again, remember, 500,000 share float, guys. So this is absolutely goes in the big high risk bucket, but it's in play. Can't argue that. So play it if you're willing to take the risk.
Yep, surely in play. CFC on YouTube said it best. This is a no for me, so I'll leave this alone. Again, it just doesn't fit my criteria. You guys know I don't trade these lower flow stocks. I'm just not good at them. All right, let's take a look at the next one. SRFM this morning. So SRFM this morning up 22%. Surf Air Mobility had a big day yesterday. Broke out of here out of some levels, and today they're up nicely. Also another low flow at 11 million shares float. Again, these tickers just don't do it for me. Peter, they had a great day yesterday. Looked to be continuing today. Anything exciting on it this morning?
Surf Air. They're called Surf Air Mobility, and they're listed in the airline sector. What the heck do these guys do? They're a leading regional air mobility platform. What does that mean? I don't understand.
Yeah,
Anyways,
I don't know.
I don't know. Look, there's really the only news I see is that they had some insider buying. A couple of members of their board of directors have publicly, well, I guess they have to publicly disclose it, but they've announced that they're buying some shares. Not huge numbers, quite frankly. That, one of the board member bought 14,500 shares, the other one bought 17,237 shares. The fact that that is even newsworthy again demonstrates the relative size of this company. We're talking about a company with only about an 11 million share float, $87 million market cap. So again, tiny little company here that I guess is getting a little bit more attention than they would in any other day. Carlos, I think you need to say it best there. What is this
Yeah,
stock?
garbage, garbage.
Yeah,
No, and garbage at the same
there you
time.
go.
So we'll roll the truck
Oh,
on that bad boy.
I hear the truck. Where's the truck?
It's coming.
There
It's
he
coming.
is.
All
There
right,
it is.
friends. I don't like this at all. We'll leave it alone. Let's head on down to PDNYN, which we saw a couple of days in here. Again, continues gapping higher today, 20% right now. Hard to borrow, 2.4 million shares traded. Again, another low for. Look at go to our watch list real quick. Everything on our watch list here is on the lower side of thing, right? The first few, 1.1, 11 million, 17 million, and the next one, MPG, which we'll look at next. 11 million shares flow. So a lot of low flowish stuff here. Again, if you're not a low flow trader, this could be a tough start to the gappers list this morning. PDNYN on here today, Peter. Anything good happening this morning?
There's no news. I mean, remember the news right before Christmas, the fact that they had a successful flight of their autonomous drone powered by AI. So all good buzzwords that the market likes to hear. But other than that, I don't really see much good about it. Looking at the price action yesterday does not look great, frankly. I mean, there was one move, but it would have been hard to trust it and to get into it, in my opinion. So yeah, this is just this is a dodge and avoid stock for me. So
Yeah. All right, this Capers is not starting off pretty good this morning. Let's go up to the next one here. I'm gonna skip it, guys. Again, if you're not a low flow trader, that was a rough couple of tickers there for you. The next one is also a low flow. AMPG. We are up 20%
Yeah.
this morning. The last couple of days, though, has been doing very well. Let's take a look at the 5 minute and see how that looks. This is yesterday. So yesterday, oh wow, look at that drop into the market open. So nice drop there. Then did recover. So again, it's been active. It's got a couple of ranges. Same thing on the day before. Dropped and then recovered. So very strange action. That is giving it a very decent daily here as far as the way the day is ending. Peter, what are these companies doing? Amplitech, looks like to be.
Amplitech, yeah. I'm surprised to see this gapping up. Normally, the news gets it gapping down. They did raise some money. They raised $5.8 million, but this is by issuing basically a secondary offering. Normally, we see the secondary offerings on the gap down because they're dilutive to the current shareholders. They issued another 1.87 million shares at a price of $3.10, which, as you can see, is below the current price of the stock. So again, surprised that that's gapping up because normally that's considered to be sort of a negative activity for the stock price. So don't know what to make of that, but that's the news.
Yeah, I don't like it, guys, so I'm gonna leave it alone here. Yeah, just not great. All right, I'm gonna stop here. No luck this morning. I'm gonna clean my banner at the bottom. That watch list is from yesterday, and I might as well keep that one because that looks way better than what we just went through here, at least for me. So, Peter, before we go any further, anything on the gap up this morning that you like, or maybe anything gapping down? The gap down list is clean, so nothing for us to go through there. Anything at all you like this morning so far?
Yeah, I mean, there's some familiar names on here. Even the RZ or RZLV, which Resolve, if you remember, we've seen this on the list before. Laser, LAZR on the list. I noticed that we've got our QButs and the QBTS, right? The quantum computing. It looks like sort of the semi-meme favorites are getting their moment here in the sun as they're out. Rigetti Spaghetti or Rigatoni, whatever you want to call it. RGTI is also there. Actually, RGTI not been a bad trader. I have to admit, better than I had anticipated. The volume has been up over the last little while, and it's been holding here. Yesterday's price action, if you look, it sort of got a rise off the open. It just kept going throughout the rest of the day. So I've got to say, it's probably my favorite of all of them on the list. I'm not sure that I would actually trade it, but it's still like it wasn't bad trading yesterday. Paris traded it par excellence yesterday, did a great job with it, made himself a bunch of money, so he really did a good job. So yeah, I mean, it's out there, it's available if you want to trade it. So if anything I would take off the list, it's RGTI, and then probably your favorite between the QBUT and the QBTS. Pick your quantum computing stock that you like and add it on there. Even rum, do you remember rum? We were talking
Yeah,
about rum right before
absolutely.
Christmas. Rumble,
Yep.
it's back on the list. So again, it's again semi meme stocks that are here trading with some volume. Rumble's only got 400,000 shares, so that's not as much fun. But it is up above that price action that it had for the last couple of days. So not all time highs, but in all time high territory. So I think the all time high was set back in 2022, and it's let's see here. What is the all-time? $18.52. So they're close. They're within shooting distance. So yeah, pick whatever one you want off of that, guys, and you can trade it. Of our traditional stocks, I stick to the ones that I know work well, which are basically Nvidia and Tesla top that list all the time. So Nvidia and Tesla, they're sort of reliable go-tos that you can usually get some price action out of it. They didn't do too bad yesterday. They were okay. I mean, Nvidia not as good as I would have hoped. Some decent moves, but I got one. My only trade of the day actually was on Nvidia, so I guess I can't complain. I got the drop off the open. Brian was playing that. I jumped in with him, and we traded that short just below the VWAP. But then it made a stronger move to the top side, and I didn't catch any of that. But still, the fact that it moves means that it's tradable. Tesla, a little tougher, I found yesterday. So, it'll get the volume. It always does. So anticipate that. So Carlos, yeah, we're sort of, we're we're picking some stuff that we know can generally move, but this morning, like you said, looking pretty slow altogether. It's not
Yeah.
a,
Yep.
it's a Friday. We're between holidays. We're towards the end of the year. A lot of the Wall Street money is going to be sitting on the sidelines. They either made their final moves for the year or not planning to get back in, or they're just taking a break. And if they're going to make a last minute trade, it'll probably be Monday, next week, Monday or Tuesday, I suppose. It's expected to be pretty quiet today. Volumes should be low. So after the open, expect them to drop off fairly quickly and price action to get just pretty stagnant. So whatever you do, be cautious with it. I say that all the time, but I mean it
Yeah,
all
but
the time.
I mean it all the time, especially when there's not a lot of great stuff happening, even more so, because it just requires patience. That's all it is. You need to be patient, wait for the setup, and we know how hard that can be. So, all right, let's see what you guys like this morning. So on my list right now, RGTI, I have Nvidia, I have Tesla, and QBTS. I'll keep that one, but either one of those you can look at. I have QBTS on my secondary. Again, they're in play today, but we'll just see what happens. All right, starting with our good buddy Jesse here. He has egg and nog. That's a great list. I don't have any left, but yeah, that's a great list there. MYSZ. Let's start with that one from our good buddy Jerry. So Jerry's trading this high flying, low flow stock right now, 1.1. He's already partialing. I think he's in on this. So he's already partialing into strength here. So MYSZ, again, low flow of the day. I'll add it here on my secondary list so people can look at it. I don't have no interest on it. But again, MYSZ in play for sure. So be mindful of that one. All right, what else, friends? Over on our look at our chat, MSTX. MSTX, is that a ticker? MSTX. Good buddy Jordan. It is. Okay, so this is Defiance what? Oh, it's MSTR ETF. Okay, wow, they have an ETF. I did not know they had an ETF for MSTX. Look at that.
They'll you know what? They can slap together an ETF in a matter of hours these days. So why not?
Yeah,
Right? They'll
right?
put an ETF. This looks like it's made up of a couple of different share classes, by the way. Nothing worrisome. That's all fine. It just means it'll move slightly differently than the underlying stock, and it is leverage, 2-time leverage here. So I guess if you want to accelerate the moves on MSTR, then go for it. What's this trading at?
$69, 70-ish.
Yeah, $70. So I guess it's a cheaper way to play it if you don't want to pay $344, but keep in mind it's going to move twice as fast. So
yeah. What I don't like about this one is these ETFs, again, the price action. You got to look at MSTR to see what that's doing. It's going to have a better price action, more volume. If you look at just this straight, the price action will be very light. So very difficult to trade it straight up without knowing what else is happening with the actual ticker. So be careful. All right. Man, that is all everybody has here in our... let me see. Jesse's got a few more on there. BBAI, I remember this one being on our list a couple of days ago, and it is again today. It is up 3.9 million shares traded. Again, you gotta like these lower price stocks. They did well yesterday, had a rough start, but if you look here at the continuation, was able to manage to get to 470. And today, tons of volume again this morning. But again, just won't be on my list because I just don't trade these very well. All right, MSTR, we were just talking about that one. Some of you guys were mentioning MSTR. Yeah, I could put this on my list. I mean, we got space, right, Peter?
Yeah. I'm digging deeper into this ETF that you guys mentioned here because I didn't know it existed either, Carlos. MSTX. Just make sure you know what you're trading, guys, because MSTX here, if I just call it up, it is it does trade on the Nasdaq. It is short sale restricted, so you can only sell it to the long side. Oh no, you can short. You have to short on an uptick. So, but what's interesting is if I look at the holdings, the breakdown of the holdings, only 46% of this ETF is the actual stock, and that's divided between a couple of share classes. The other, like, there's 25.5% that's in cash, and 28% that are in bonds. Now, they're MSTR MicroStrategy bonds, it looks like. But those two obviously are not going to move the same speed as the stock. So despite the fact that it's 2-time leveraged, it might not actually move faster than the stock itself. So I don't know if there's a lot of advantage for trading that. I guess you'd have to watch it and see how it moves. The volume, yeah, I don't know. Anyways, just be careful. Anyways, sometimes you get
Yeah.
into these ETFs, right? And you think you're going to be trading something exciting, and then you get yourself stuck in something that may be illiquid or doesn't move the way you anticipate, right? It may not move the same way as the stock. You're watching the stock and it goes up
Yeah.
$5 and you're like, why did this
Why
thing
I'm
only
not
move
moving?
a
Yeah,
buck?
it's a good point.
Right.
40% is not a lot.
Anyways,
I mean, that's
no,
that's still a
it's
lot they're
lower than I would
missing.
have thought. So,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
It's not like it's 1-to-1. So yeah. All right. All right, friends. Right now, RGTI, Nvidia, MSTR on my list. I got QBTS on a secondary there, and I also added our high flying low flow ticker of the day, MY. Oh,
Nice eyes.
MYSZ. Yeah. So have that on
See,
there
yeah.
just in case, just for fun. Jared's in this right now, so he's having a good time with that one. All right, over on YouTube, let's take a look here. QULR, what is that? QULR, what do we have going on here? QULR Technology, lower price stock, had a good day. Man, these lower price stocks, it's like, it's their time to shine right now, right? We're not, this is what we're getting. All these lower price stocks just getting all the attention into the end of the year here. So another one that's high flying this morning, up 13%, 6.1 million shares traded. This one's sitting on the American Stock Exchange. So be careful. I don't like stocks on the American Stock Exchange. I think it's a weird exchange. The price action is funky. I just don't like it. Were they the ones that were trying to bring back? Remember this five-centric tickers? You remember that, Peter? We were
Yeah.
trading for that time frame. It was
Yeah.
wild,
Yeah.
man.
That was shortly after they went to decimalization on the markets. If any of you are old timers like me, you might remember the days when the stock market used to trade in fractions of a dollar. Anybody remember that? Who here used to trade during that? It was a weird time, right? Because I used to sit there and I'm like, okay, so the stock went from, you know, 58 and 3/16 or 58 and 3/8 to 58 and 5/16. Was that up or down? Like,
Oh
you
man,
gotta
that
do the
is,
math in your
yeah,
head. Okay, oh, that was a downtick, right? So it's one of those things where it used to be it was more work, man. So and then
yeah.
they said, well, you can't trade everything by pennies. That's craziness. So they tried to do these 5 cent stocks, right? Get them to trade by 5 cent increments, and that didn't really go over well. So nowadays we take for granted that everything trades by the penny, right? Like
Right,
that's just what
right.
we expect. But there was a point of time not that long ago where that was considered a novel concept. So, anyways,
Yeah, yeah.
being
Very,
an
very
old guy.
interesting. Uh, Over on YouTube, Nick is mentioning QMCO. Just took a nice dive. What is this stock? This Quantum Corporation has been doing some really big moves over the last couple of days. I don't have the flow up on me, but I think the flow might be very
I
low
don't
on
see
this
that.
just because the way it's moving. $23 to 60 on the 18. Yesterday, 43 to 70 with just 6 million shares traded. Friends, very careful. Be very careful with this stock, man. This is scary stuff. Scary stuff.
Yeah,
Um,
it's 4 million shares in the float. So yeah,
yeah,
that would definitely be count as a low float
yeah,
stock.
yeah.
So
And again, it's tradable. It all depends on your strategy, and most important of all, risk management. Why is our good buddy Jared trading these low flow stocks with no problem? He has great risk management. He has no problem with risk management. If you have issues with risk management and stopping out, do not touch low flows. They will rip the shirt off your back. I'll tell you that right now. All right, you got to be a solid trader to trade those things, right? So just be mindful of that. That's all it takes. Just be mindful of risk management. All right. All right, QMCO on here. Careful with the volume on this thing. Risk management on that one must be on point. Over on YouTube, I don't see anything else. Macy's going bankrupt. They're going out of business. My wife was telling me all these retail companies are going out of business. Macy's was one of them.
they are.
Yeah, and
They
I
were
thought,
just
okay,
spinning off their digital stores about a year ago. Let's
yeah,
see.
that's what I asked her. Are you sure? Maybe they're closing some stores,
Uh,
but not completely. They're not going to close their flagship store, right? It makes them too much money. But I could see them closing some stores out. Um,
Well,
what up?
Nordstrom's announced right before Christmas that they were going private. They're actually going from publicly traded to private in a $6
Okay.
billion deal, $6.25 billion. Somebody's willing to pay to bring them private. That's interesting. Let's see. Nordstrom's is JWN. That's what it
Yeah.
trades under, or used to trade under. Look, it's not
It's
trading
dead.
right now. You can see
Yeah.
trading is shut down there. So as they're going private,
Yeah. Yep.
and interesting. Macy's. The rumor is maybe Macy's might go private. I mean, they're saying there's a couple of other Kohl's and Macy's might be a good deal for them to consider it. Not that they have any offers that I can see here. Looks like it's really just analysts speculating as to whether that might potentially be a good move for them. I mean, you got to have somebody that's willing to buy, of course, to make that a reality. But
What happened yesterday? They had a big day yesterday. 1680 all the way to 1797. Did they have any kind of earnings? I doubt it, but they had a big day
I don't
yesterday.
see. I mean, right before Christmas, there was speculation about them going private. There's no actual news that I can see, so it could just have been trading on that speculation. Of course, if it goes private, there's an opportunity to push the stock price up because you got a buyer who's usually paying a premium over the publicly traded price. So let's see here. Is there any rumors? Let me check StockTwits, see if they got any rumors about this. I don't really see anything.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, perfect. Let's take a look at while you look at that. Let's take a look at AMD. Our good buddy CompuCare over on YouTube is mentioning that one. AMD right now, yeah, pretty flat, man. And most of our well-known tickers are pretty flat right now. We do have Tesla on the list. Actually, I forgot to add it on here, but I do have Tesla on here. They got some volume, still lighter than usual. Only 1.6 million shares traded, down 1.1%. Apple, all these guys are just hanging out, We got to wait for the market open. We need more volume on a lot of these. I will watch Apple today. I love their all-time high daily chart here this morning. We'll see where that goes. All right, Peter. That's all we got, man. It's we
That's it.
slim pickings for today. Let's get over to our Bearable Traders website where you can catch the webinars for the next 2 weeks. Again, next 2 weeks looking a little bit slim as well, at least next week as we take some time off. Let's take a look here. Head over to webinars.com and you can always go to, bearabletraders.com. You can go over to webinars at the top here, and this will take you to our schedule updates regularly, and you can see here what's coming up for the next 2 weeks. Peter will walk you through it. And Peter's not talking again. Oh, Peter, you're going on mute automatically here for some reason. That's my bad. I can hear you now. Go.
Oh, you can hear me? Okay.
Yeah.
So, guys, normally we go over what's happening over the next 2 weeks. Let's focus on next week because it's a different one. Normally we have webinars Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then mentorship all day Thursday. Next week's going to be another light week, okay? We're taking some break. Our team needs the break and deserves it. We'll be back with you in January, sort of full board. Now, Carlos, you said, hey, you're willing to do the onboarding, right? So you're doing that Monday?
Yeah, we're doing that Monday. Yep.
Okay, so we've got the onboarding that's going to be happening on Monday. That happens at 8 p.m. on Monday. Now, Brendan, I'm not sure if you're out there. I got to confirm whether he's going to be able to do the DOS session, which happens normally at noon. It's an educational session to help you get configured and set up. It's a great tool. Not always easy to figure out how to configure it and to find all the tricks and tips. Hey, I learned one just the other day. We were talking about it yesterday with how you invert a chart. Not saying you want to do it, but if you do want to, you can. So anyways, we'll find out if that one's happening, but we do know that the onboarding class for any new members or anybody that just wants an update on how they get the maximum value out of their membership, or do you just want tips on how to set up a strategy, manage a strategy, what do you look at, how do you manage the markets? We're happy to go through all of that. Carlos has a set of information that he'll share with you, but it will happily answer any questions. That's at 8 o'clock on Monday. After that, Tuesday is normally strategy and trade book. There is no webinar next Tuesday, okay? Wednesday is normally our psychology webinars. We do that every Wednesday. No psychology webinar Wednesday. It's the first day of the year. We will be in 2025 by Wednesday. That's just seems crazy, man. I don't know why 2025 is freaking me out, but 2025 for me is I don't know. I guess it's just one of those years that I read about, that's a sci-fi year, right? Like it's one of those years that only existed in science fiction books, and here we are living it. So we're living in the future. So anyways, and I keep saying I want my flying cars like the Jetsons promised, and yet we're trading things like Archer and Joby that are bringing flying cars. So I guess it's a thing. Well, I mean, they don't look like cars; they look more like helicopters, but or drones. But you know, it's closer than we have been. So, all right, we're getting there, man. The future is upon us. But anyways, Tuesday and Wednesday, no webinars. Thursday, normally we have 4 different mentorship sessions over the course of the Thursday. Again, next week, none of those, right? We'll give the guys a break, give them some time off. We'll be taking it easy next week. So keep all that in mind. All right, and we will be able to sort of, get ready and come full steam ahead as 2025 hits and as the new year starts. All right, so next week, light week, just the onboarding session on Monday at 8 o'clock, and the rest we will push. If you want to join us here, though, it's always a good time. You can join. The chat room is open every hour that the markets are open. So the markets are open regular hours today. They'll be open regular hours Monday and Tuesday, closed all day Wednesday, right, the first day of the year, and then open regular hours Thursday, Friday next week. So that's the schedule coming, but it's always a good time to join. If you do, go to bearbulltraders.com. You can find the membership options. You can see them on the screen there, from the monthly elite to the annual elite to the diamond or platinum. You can see, why does the price go up? Well, these are full year memberships on the diamond and platinum. The platinum even adds our boot camp, where the next one starts in January. Then we have one starting in May 2025 and September 2025. After that, we do 3 a year, and it's a 3-month intensive course to allow you to get ready for the trading year and get yourself sort of skilled up. So if you're thinking of how do I accelerate my journey, or I just need some help getting out of this rut, consider the boot camp. It's a great opportunity, and this deal is fantastic because you get a full 1-year platinum type membership, where you not only get access to everything in the Bear Bull Trading chat room, but you get access to that bootcamp I mentioned. So check it out. You can find the deal on, again, the Bear Bull Traders website, or you can go to P Capital Trading if you want to know what that's all about and get more information there. Don't forget, guys, if you want information on the markets, tradingterminal.com is the place to go. That's where we go in the morning. We get our used scanners there, right, to get our gappers list. We check the news and current events. I check all of the upcoming activities in the economic calendar. All of that is available in tradingterminal.com. You can check it out. We still have our 50% off all of the courses in the Trading Academy. Some of them are free, some of them are paid, but check it out. You can get 50% off the regular price on all of that stuff in the Academy. So tradingterminal.com, it's a great resource. Hopefully you will go and take advantage of that. All right, Carlos, that's what I've got to tell everybody about. We can set some levels. We get our moderators, get your lists in, mods, so we know what you're looking at, and we'll get ready for this market open. One of the last 3, I guess, of this trading year, right? We got this, and then 2 next week, and then that's it for 2024. Amazing.
Yeah, it really is. Friends, all right, very light gappers list today. RGTI, NVIDIA, MSTR, Apple so far, and then I got QBTS on here, NYSZ, the low flow flying stocks this morning, and also I'm gonna add QUBT as well. Add that to the bottom there, just to see what's going on. QUBT looks a little nicer actually, up 6.8, 4.2 million shares traded. You cannot short this one right now, so no inventory for sure. All right, let's get some levels in, guys. RGTI, the stock that we're having fun with. We're calling what, rigatoni is what you guys are calling it.
Rigatoni.
You and Brian, lots of fun.
Spaghetti. Call it what you want.
Yeah. Love it. 1749 is the high of the pre-market this morning. Had a great day yesterday. So if you're watching it yesterday, took off and then gave you some beautiful ABCD patterns after ABCD patterns, beautiful trends all the way up to around 1 o'clock. That's when the market kind of went flat there at least. So RGTI, again, looking good this morning. Definitely in play right now. Towards the bottom low of the pre-market of 1465. We'll put a level there as well. And then what is the all-time highs on this thing? Have we been? Oh, this is the all-time highs. Very nice. All right. So if you look at the monthly here, this is our all-time highs going back to 2020. 2022 April timeframe, you can see there, or March, you could see that our highest point was 1129. We blew right by that in the last couple of days, and we are. Oh, actually, I'm not showing you guys the wrong chart. Here it is. There's the weekly. There it goes, and here is the monthly. If I can bring it up, there it is. There's the monthly. So again, all-time highs right now on RGTI, having lots of fun, as you can see here. Let's go to the next one. As far as levels you're set, not really much to add there. There's nothing above that pre-market high. That's 1749. Let's look at Nvidia. Nvidia pretty flat. It's just kind of stuck between the highs and lows of the last 2 trading days. Again, not much going on there. Low of the pre-market 138.51. Your high is going to be over at 139.67. So again, really tight range at the moment, surrounded by the highs and lows of the last 2 trading days. As you can see here, not much you have to do on there, just the high and the low, and we'll wait to see if the volume can kick in on this one at the market open, if we can pick some kind of direction. MSTR, another one that's looking pretty active, also stuck between the highs and lows of the last 2 trading days. We spoke about this yesterday on MSTR. Notice the great level, this previous day close line, by the way, right on here, 341.05, looking really nice. You can see there how much support we have right around that area. Look at that drop and that recovery right off that level, and then we've been holding here for the last couple of days. So MSTR in play. Let's look at some levels. So it's the bottom below the low of the pre-market, which is pretty much just slightly below the previous day close at 339.20. You do have a level at 330.23, and you also have 2 more, 323.66. And then you also have all the way down here at 316ish 82. So plenty of levels there. Again, guys, this stock can move. This stock can really move. Manage your risk accordingly. Take smaller size. You do not need to take a boatload, and you can ride the movement on this one. MSTR towards the top, high of the pre-market 348.20 is where we're going to set that level at. All right, here's Apple. Apple, again, pretty quiet right now. Volume is extremely low, but I got it here as a filler just to see if anything comes in at the market open. 259.59 is the high of the pre-market, and then towards the bottom, 258.37. You're surrounded by the highs and lows of the last 2 trading days. All-time highs of yesterday, hitting here at 260.09-ish. We'll call it that. Might be higher or lower, but that is Apple for you. Again, really quiet this morning as we get into closer to our market open. Peter, you have a rant set up for us, because we are so ahead of schedule with our non-blockbuster list that we have going on here. There's lots of time to talk about any rants you might possibly have on deck. As far as
I do.
Let's go to it, because as far as levels, I am done here, man. RGTI, Nvidia, MSTR, Apple. Tons of possibles here. QBTS, MYSZ, QUBT, some other ones that we didn't mention, AMD, but light list this morning. All right, Peter, what's going on? What's the latest and greatest?
Well, Canada yesterday was Boxing Day. I know that's not a thing in the U.S., but in Canada it's a big thing. And typically that's when there was a lot of sales in stores, and you go out and you hunt for the deep discounts. And it used to be like one of the busiest shopping days of the year. And my daughter went out. She and her boyfriend, is a big thing. They usually go out every year, and they said that this year was very disappointing, even more disappointing than last year. And I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Are the retailers really, have they given up? Are they trying to force us to buy online? Like, I feel like they're missing a good opportunity. Like, if there's one time where you've got a captive audience where there's not a lot else to do, and people are sort of geared up to go buy stuff in a physical store, why wouldn't you offer some discounts to incentivize them to do that? They were shopping at the outlet mall here, the Tanger outlet mall, and they went to Nike, was one of their targets, and a bunch of other, the Adidas store, Puma, all those others, and they said, like, there was no deals. Really, it was very disappointing. There was nothing good going on. So it feels like, so there you go. Jason saying the same thing. Yeah, there was like no sales, nothing was on sale. I feel like they've just given up. Like, and they just want us to buy online. I mean, maybe people are buying it anyways. I mean, I don't know. I don't think that's the case. Aren't people still looking for a discount? I don't know, but I just think that they're missing a trick there. That there's got to be an opportunity to, get people out to the stores. But I said, maybe if you're running a Nike outlet store and you're actually running the big brand, you'd rather people buy online. It's cheaper for you overall, I guess. You can inventory it centrally, right? You don't have to distribute it. I mean, if I don't know what it'd be interesting to understand what percentage of their sales happen between retail and online, and how that has changed over time. So maybe they don't care. Maybe they're just like, you know what, if you go or you don't, you either pay the price, and if you don't, then we'll shut her down. You can buy online only. I don't know, but
Yeah.
it feels like I'm picturing a day when we won't have any of these stores. It'll be like grocery stores, Walmart, and that's it. Like the only stores we'll have, and everything else, you just buy it online. So
Yeah, yeah,
Amazon
man.
will be
It's
taking over the world.
it, I think so. I just don't know how these retail companies are going to stay open and paying that heavy ticker rent, commercial space. It just doesn't make sense, right? It just doesn't make sense. Even now,
Yeah.
what was the biggest thing that got me to go to actual retail stores, Peter, was to try something out to make sure it fits, right? Because I don't want to deal with the return.
Right.
That's it, right? But now,
Yep.
the return is so easy, right? That they'll ship you the replacement like by the next day it'll be to your house. That I don't mind doing the return anymore. And you could go anywhere to do the return. Go to Amazon box. You can go to Kohl's and drop it off there. I mean, it's just so simple. You could have it pick up at your house, like we have the pick up at the house thing. So that is so simple now that it's just it doesn't drag me to go to the store. Oh, I gotta go to the store to try this, so I don't have to deal with filling out these forms, returning it. Up, take the package with no box, no anything. Here's just the barcode. See ya. So simple.
Yeah.
So it's yeah.
Even I've noticed the experience. I was thinking about this further, if since I'm ranting here, and like a lot of the stores, especially the bigger box stores, where they do have a big online presence, you'd think there'd be a great opportunity for them to combine their sales approaches. Like, why do they not have big iPads loaded all over the place? So let's say you go to the Nike outlet mall, and you're looking, and you're like, like you said, you want to try it on, right? You try it on, you're like, I love this shoe, it fits. I really want it with the red stripe, or the blue stripe, but not the red one or something. Why wouldn't they just have an iPad there that says, "Oh, I see you're looking at that shoe. Look what we have, our online inventory. We have it just in your size. We can have it to you in 24 hours, right? Just hit the button right here. Off you go." Like, there's none of that crossover. I feel like they're just not they're not trying hard enough. I don't know. That's my opinion, but
Yeah, yeah.
it
It's
just it seems like, no matter what you're buying, right? Home Depot, right? You can buy lots of anything on Home Depot. Why not? If you're out of stock and inventory, or you're not carrying everything, they always have more available. Again, load it up with this stuff, and they say, "Hey, not seeing what you want? Here you go." Like, just very simple. Click here. We'll have it shipped from another store. You can come back tomorrow and get it under your name, or they'll ship it to your house. No problem. Easy peasy. Make it happen. Oh well. Anyways.
Absolutely.
So,
Quick funny story before we hand it off to see what the moderators are looking at. Which, by the way, guys, list is very light. We need some moderators to throw out some lists out there so Peter can see what's happening. My daughter, who's 3 years old, Peter, just 3.
yeah.
We ran out of ketchup for the nuggets I made, and the nuggets and white rice. They love that meal.
Oh my God. No ketchup.
Yeah, so we ran out of ketchup. She runs to
Yeah.
Alexa and says, "Alexa, order ketchup." And Alexa says, "Yes, we have this bottle for 447 and whatever ounces. It can deliver by tomorrow." She didn't know how to say confirm, right? But she knows enough that she can go to Alexa to order what she gets. She must have heard either my wife or me do something like that, but it is just incredible how easy shopping from home can be. No ketchup on the chicken nuggets, Cody. Ketchup on rice is a thing. There's some people that do like that ketchup on rice. So yeah, that's a thing too.
Look, I'll say, you can come out the other side. Guys, don't get your nose out of joint. Kids go through these phases. My youngest, she went through a phase where it was ketchup on everything. She literally had it doesn't matter what it was ketchup on everything. And nowadays she's a foodie. She likes her food. She cooks and will enjoy good food. So you can come out the other side and get past the ketchup phase. Don't worry.
Yeah, absolutely. You'll survive. All right, let's look at one more that was high flying. Yes, I see Andrew got his list ready to go, so he's up and ready to rock with you guys this morning. We'll find something to trade, guys. A little bit light this morning, but that's okay. Every day we've been finding something to look at, so it's just a matter of being patient and seeing what gets the volume, what starts moving. SoundHound is one that yesterday, man, this thing just blew a top off. Look at this. Had a little rough start, but then hit 21.50 and just took off all the way to 24. You guys were trading this one yesterday, doing very well, and I didn't get a chance to jump into the party. But this morning, I'm looking at it now. We're starting to see some movement here, up 1.2, 2.1 million shares traded. I'm going to add this to the list here, guys. Quick levels, then we'll hand it off to Peter to see what the moderators are looking at. Low of the pre-market on SoundHound is going to be 23.49. We'll slam one there. And then towards the top, we do have our high of our pre-market, which is set right now, 24.59. There it is. And then above that, you do have the highs from yesterday. So again, looking really, really nice this morning. Had a big day yesterday, man. SoundHound, we used to make fun of this one, but it's starting to become very, very interesting in the last couple of days. Some good volume, great movement. Really like what I'm seeing here. Thank you for bringing that up. Who brought that up? That was somebody over on YouTube. Dario. Thank you for bringing up SoundHound. All right. Andrew's throwing one here. He's throwing in LA. Well, let's take a look at this one. LAES looks interesting. What is this? Seals SQ Corp. Not sure what the stock is, but look at it yesterday. I had a big day, 5 to 9.
Remember that one?
Yeah. So
that one came up yesterday. We did talk about it.
Okay, I don't remember it, but it's got 20 million shares traded today, up 10%. I won't do levels here right now, but I am going to throw it on my secondary list. We'll take a look at it in a second.
Yesterday? Yeah,
yesterday had a big day,
maybe,
man.
Maybe it wasn't yesterday. I don't remember when we talked. I do remember talking about it. Anyways, they've regained compliance with the NASDAQ listing requirements, so that's good. So they were in threat of being delisted. So, yeah.
All right, excellent. All right, Peter, let's take a look at our moderators list. What's the latest and greatest there?
All right, we got a couple of moderators getting their list in, starting with Sean, who put his list in first. Trading Tesla, Nvidia, NQ, and SPX. So for him, that's the usual suspects. He's sticking to what works, and I don't blame him. I'm feeling a lot the same way. Thor is going to be trading Tesla, the Qs, and Mara. Those are the three that he likes. He'll be keeping an eye on a bunch of other stuff, and if they play out, then he'll absolutely trade those as well. I'm going to be watching my usual three suspects, NVIDIA, AMD, and Tesla. And I think today I'm going to keep an eye on my size, MYSZ, rigatoni, whatever you want to call it, RGTI. And then, of course, our dual quantum buddies in QUBT and QBTS. Andrew in with his list. Good for him, buddy. He's going to be watching QBTS, RGTI, and MYSZ as well. And wow, he's also watching Tesla, Nvidia, and AMD. So he's got the same list I do, just put it in a different order. Brian is going to be watching Tesla, Nvidia, AMD, and RGTI. He was swinging that. He says he's already out some of it. So a successful swing trade for him. So you can see some common stocks that we'll be watching, and of course we'll be watching the scanners, watching the chat room for anything that you guys bring up, and happy to jump on stuff that's moving. So we got a couple of options here this morning, guys. Like I was saying earlier, don't forget it's a full trading day today. However, I expect the volumes to drop off fairly quickly, so don't force any trades. There could be some great trade opportunities out there. If you see them, take them. If you don't, though, don't be afraid to say, you know what, I'm going to sit back and wait for the next one or the next day if that's what it takes. So that's what we'll get to, guys. We got about 10 minutes, just over 10 minutes until the market open. I think we should have Brian and Andrew hopefully queuing themselves up, getting ready for some live trading, and they're going to take you through this this market day, this last Friday of the trading year. So,
yes.
Last one.
And actually, I am off Monday and Tuesday, friends, so I'll give you guys a Happy New Year right now. Obviously, I'll talk to Peter a little bit later. But guys, Happy New Year's. I am off Monday and Tuesday. So have a great week next week. And again, Happy New Year to you guys over on YouTube and also our members. I'm sure I'll speak to our members. I'll be in their chat room throughout those days. All right. I see Brian on. Good morning, Brian. How you doing today? Brian, can you hear us?
I can't.
No, I can't hear him, Brian. Brian?
I see his volume going up and down. So he's talking into the...
Oh, there. I got you now.
Into vMix.
You got me now?
I got you now. Yeah,
there he is.
Okay.
Yep, we hear you.
I'm good. Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good. I had had successful swing trade with our spaghetti.
Yeah. Spaghetti. Rigatoni.
Yeah, we were talking about how we could combine that with quantum computing, and John came up with was it quantum spaghetti. So there you go. John's always
Very nice.
good for a different take on things. But I just
There you go.
I'll add some about your Boxing Day rant there, Peter.
Okay.
Boxing Day really has like it's basically sort of a dying tradition in Canada. I mean, there used to be the days when there wasn't online shopping.
Right.
People would rush to the their get their flyers out, and all the stores would have advertisements about what they're going to have for sale on Boxing Day. You don't see that anymore.
Yeah.
So
No.
and nobody parking their ass out on the sidewalk in front of the store at 6 p.m. For that 6 a.m. opening. So it just it just doesn't fly here anymore. It's kind of dying. And the other thing too is, as I was reading, is there has been actually a return to the malls over the last year. They've noticed a significant uptick this year in people shopping live in malls, and I guess it's kind of that COVID hangover.
Oh,
People wanting
okay.
to get out. So I think,
Right.
I think actually there has been some interest in getting back to the brick and mortar places. Not that that's going to completely save them, like you said. They have a lot of overhead, but I think there was kind of a more of an interest in getting out to the malls again this year.
Right.
Getting in there
Okay.
with a hand-to-hand combat, fighting over that one sweater, medium-sized sweater that's left. So anyway, all right, enough
All
about
right.
shopping.
Brian, when you get a
Good
chance,
morning,
just share your
Andrew.
screen.
Yeah, good morning,
Andrew, how are you?
everybody.
Yes,
Last few days of year of our Lord 2024, that quantum computer is going up. Sorry, guys, yesterday I missed trading. I had a really, really unorthodox Christmas, so I couldn't really wake up. I'm really, really sorry. But it seems that the market is really, really nice.
it is. I'm also
Um,
short some AMD from yesterday, so it's looking interesting.
So Rigetti is at all-time high. I love the volume and order flow on it. So maybe potentially for the breakout of a pre-market high. So I'm looking at the opening range breakup at Rigetti, 1737, 1750 could be potential opening range breakup. So that's what I'm looking forward to. Tesla doing nothing. AMD meh. PLTR meh. And my size. Is also interesting. My size. What's the float on my size? 1 million share. So be careful, guys, from
Yeah,
my size.
small, small. Yeah, I sold my Rigetti this morning at 1730. So Jared and I were on at the close yesterday, and mentioned at that point I was gonna hold some overnight because I kind of figured it was gonna move gap up again, which it has. AMD is looking weak. I'm like I said, I'm short. I shorted yesterday just based on some of the price action. Just literally covered a lot of it a few minutes ago because yesterday all these semiconductors like ripped at the open.
Yeah, Bitcoin is at 97,000. MicroStrategy, what is MSTR doing?
Yeah, your buddy Michael Saylor
Michael Saylor, LAES, Seals
just
Q. This one is also,
he's trying to corner the market in Bitcoin, buy every Bitcoin he can, sort of like what the Hunt brothers did in with silver.
yeah, it is. It's a very interesting gamble. Like go all in on one asset class is a little bit tricky, but apparently it's working. So for him.
Burn, baby, burn.
But MSTR is now part of S&P 500, yes?
Yes.
So I am officially a Bitcoin holder. Tulips.
TLT. See, TLT is
It's
it up
down a
again?
little.
I mean, I think, no, yeah, it's down a little bit, which means
The
yields are
bonds
up
are
again.
generally a little bit weird in the pre-market. When the market opens, actually, the bonds like TLT, SHI, or VCLT, they become a little bit clear.
Yeah. It's interesting. The Qs are down at yesterday's low right now. The SPY is at yesterday's low right now. So this is kind of an interesting way to start the day. NVIDIA's gapping down. Yeah, this is going to be an interesting open. Let's see what happens here.
Rigetti, RGTI. So I'm looking at Rigetti. I want to see if the Rigetti goes higher.
Rigetti. SOUN, sound. So Thor had a beautiful trade on sound yesterday. It went up to R4. He shorted it, and I think he got the move all the way down to S3, which is Camarilla pivot
Sound.
points. Wow, Nvidia's are selling. But then actually the stock literally bounced off that level and just burned to the upside. Wow, look at Nvidia drop. They're definitely getting some selling here going into the open. Tesla's actually below yesterday's low. Sound is kind of peeling off. AMD going lower.
AMD. Why are you interested in AMD?
AMD has actually been trading not too badly lately. So it's
AMD is at
been
a very important
basically on a
level,
downtrend,
121.88.
downing. God, I'm really tempted to go short Nvidia right now.
NVIDIA. Tesla is down at 450.
Yeah, it's below there. Come on, don't.
Rigetti. We do have shares for sure on Rigetti Computing, huh? Some shares for short, yes, Rigetti. What does Rigetti mean? Is this a term for quantum computer in general?
I
Rigetti,
think
Wikipedia?
Rigetti computing. It must have something to do with quantum. Otherwise, it wouldn't be trading the way it's trading. Because all these quantum computing stocks are the latest hot sector.
Oh, so
Mania
Rigetti
trade.
is actually the last name of the person. So it's the last name of the founder, Chad Rigetti. It's not a term for quantum computing. It's Rigetti is one of those physicist names, like like Turing. All right, ding 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 ding.
Yeah.
Let's see where the market is. Ding 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 ding. All right, guys. So let's see what Rigetti is doing. I love the volume on Rigetti. The order flow is nice. The spread is not great, but let's see. I'm waiting a little bit. Let's see what's gonna get. Nvidia is also having a really nice volume. My size MYSZ. The Nvidia volume too. All right, Rigetti is coming
Yes.
up. Potential 1 minute open range break up on Rigetti. Be careful of your share size, guys. This is super volatile. I'm gonna get some long on Rigetti here at 17.15.
Okay,
1721.
I shorted Nvidia at the VWAP.
Guys, I'm long Rigetti at 1721.
It's gonna bounce
All
around.
right, so let's see if we can go 1737.
Now I'm gonna get stopped out of Nvidia maybe.
I'm getting out of Rigetti, guys. Gotta stop that on Rigetti. Yeah, maybe we gotta wait a little bit.
Just
NVIDIA is
really
also
choppy.
weird.
Yeah, it's
Tesla
really
is coming up.
choppy.
Tesla is becoming like a thing. Let's see if
I
Tesla
just
can.
still short Nvidia. Still short.
NVIDIA, yeah, NVIDIA turned out to be a nice.
Still short. Just covering some 27, 138.27. Just looking at this 137.60 level if we can get to it.
Yeah, I'm gonna get another long on Rigetti, guys, at 1705, 17. Let's see. Be careful of your share size, guys. This is.
Here we go. Losing 137.
This
Covered some at covered more at 138.
Tesla could be a short. I'm also short Tesla 447. Rigetti is not getting stopped out again, guys, at Rigetti. Yeah, this is nightmare. Short Tesla 447.50. Let's see. Rejection of the VWAP. Still want to see if RGTI can come back up above the VWAP.
Still have a few shares left here of Nvidia.
RGTI is just a nightmare. It's a huge range below the VWAP. Let's see what Tesla is right at S3. So maybe I get out of my Tesla.
Yeah, Tesla's right at that S3 level. Maybe it's going to drop here.
Ordering some of my Tesla here. Betty is gonna go down.
Okay, here we go. I think we're gonna drop here on. Yeah.
I'm all out of Tesla, guys. My entry was really bad on Tesla. So I'm all out of my Tesla. Sorry, it's this one.
Here we go.
Looking at Rigetti, potentially if he comes back, I'm maybe settle down a little bit. I like the volume on Rigetti.
Come on, Nvidia. There's a lot of orders right down 1730, 170, 137.80, 137.60.
Nice short.
Come on, here we go. Here's your flush. Here we go.
Nice short, Brian. Okay. Very nice short.
Just covered more. That was right down to S4 and yesterday's low. So we're going to bounce here probably.
Yeah, very nice.
Here, I'm all out for the time being. See what it does.
Nvidia on the daily chart, 137. SPY is kind of flat. Tesla also went down. I just didn't like the Tesla. My size got halted.
Wow. Yeah, I think, maybe. I think Nvidia may have some more downside here.
Yeah, Nvidia looks pretty weak now. I'm looking at Rigetti. I want to see if Rigetti closes above the VWAP. Looks like it. Wants to come above the VWAP. Getting a long on Rigetti, guys, at 17. RGTI. Let's see if he can. This time wants to go higher.
Hmm.
This is a nightmare. Just jumping a little bit too early again on this Rigetti.
Come on. See what NVIDIA does here. There's some orders above there, so we might bounce a bit here.
GTI, guys, be careful of your share size, guys, on RGTI. Tesla went down also too. So it's going to go to S4, I think.
Yeah, there's your bounce on Tesla. But, or
Still
NVIDIA, I should say.
Definitely there is heavy selling on RGTI at the VWAP. I'm getting out of RGTI, guys, at 1660. Hasn't closed above the VWAP. It's super difficult to trade this. QBTS, this one doesn't you know what is the other one? QUBT?
QUBT, yes.
Up, yeah. What's the daily chart on this one look like? Oh, this one is also popping up, huh? Range spread is 5 cents. Yeah, this one is also super difficult to trade.
I just take a little bit of a long on NVIDIA, 137.50. Let's see if it's going to hold here.
Still bounce back.
Maybe not.
It's still going down.
Still dropping, yeah. Still got some orders.
LTR,
There's an order there on 137. Yeah, I'm out of Tesla. I gave back some of the gains, not a lot, but wow, look at NVIDIA drop again, and the Qs and the SPY dropping again.
Yeah, it's super weakness everywhere, guys. PDYN.
I kind of thought this was the way we were going to open.
PDYN. I had a really bad loss. This one is interesting. Paladin AI Corporation. That one is also super interesting. How did we miss this one? This one hits the scanner too. PDYN. Oh man, this is really nice. Shit, I wish I was seeing this one.
PDYN. That was
Paladin AI.
Oh yeah, look at it's halted. Yeah. I saw that at the. I saw it in the pre-market. I looked at it. Wasn't really doing much. But it's just one of those things. You never know where these things are going to go.
This one looks like it wants to go to 12. Just getting us a pullback.
To the moon, baby. Oh, there you go. Got halted again.
It didn't get halted last time. So they just stopped the halt.
Oh. Okay, well,
all right, guys. RGTI one more time, guys. Back long on RGTI, guys. I'm back long on RGTI. Let's see if this is
I have some shares in some shares in PDYN.
All right, guys. I'm back long on RGTI, guys. I'm adding a little bit more on it. Let's see if we can go. Okay, this time I think it's gonna go. I'm back long, guys, on RGTI, guys. Added more, guys, at 1710.
I'm stuck in a
All
halt
right,
here
there
on
you go. I'm partially,
PDYN.
guys, on RGTI. Actually, it's
Nice,
gonna go break
nice.
1737 this time. Yeah, RGTI guys, long, heavy size guys. Okay, there you go.
Okay, I'm
Nice.
long
So
Nvidia just a little bit here.
nice.
Nice big move back
GTI
up.
this time. I think RGTI now is nice. I'm adding actually a little bit more on RGTI. Let's see if we can break this one. This is the biggest squeeze. I'm adding guys more on RGTI, 1737. Let's see. 1750. Want to get there? Big ask at 1730.
Come on, Nvidia, do something. Okay, I'm back out again. That was
Oh, yeah, there you
another
go. We go.
fail.
Oh, there you go. 17. Ah, yes. Yes.
Nice.
Finally. GTI. This is going to go up now. Anyone took our GTI guys with me?
Rigatoni?
Actually, adding a little bit more on that. See, this one is going to go higher. I'm adding a little bit more on this. This one actually might pop up. My average is now 1720. Yeah, no, don't drop, don't drop. Oh shit, don't drop, don't drop, don't drop. I'm out of it. I'm all out of it. I actually made money on it, but this ad messed it up. I'm all out of it, guys. Haha, I can positive about it. Oh shit, this is such a Wild West trade. Oof.
Totally.
Wow. This is like a cowboy
Wild
trade.
West.
Wild West, yeah. I mean, this last ad brought my average to 1720, so I got out of it. But I came green out of it finally after this trade. Yeah, guys, RGTI, this one was super. But this is so difficult, guys. QUBT is going up too. Yeah, QUBT is also interesting. Is there an ETF of these quantum computers? I'm gonna go long QUBT. 2140.
I don't know. I don't think so, but you never
Yeah.
know. You know, they didn't take long to throw ETFs together on different things.
Tesla is still going down. Tesla potential bounce soon.
Yeah, I
Brian, you want
think
to start
same
pushing
with.
Tesla?
See, we could see what Tesla looks like.
Long QBT at
Big order at
2138.
big order at 440.
Yeah, maybe potential bounce on Tesla. But let's see. RGTI, let's see QBT wants to go dull. RGTI wants to go back up potentially. Careful of that. Let's see if QBT wants to do another run. What was the other one that was running? PDYN. This one is AI company, huh?
PDYN. I'm like I said, I have some shares in it right now, just sitting here waiting for it to open. It's going to open in about 40 seconds if it's a
40 seconds,
5-minute
yeah.
halt.
RGTI also. I'm back on long RGTI 1720. And also QBT. Which one I went long? QUBT. GTI, QBT. I need a little more on that. So let's see. RGTI wants to go higher. Oh, there you go. RGTI is going higher. 1750 would be
Bouncing up.
nice if you can break a half today. I might add more above 1750 if it breaks the high of the day. Didn't. Yeah.
Okay, PYD is open. a little scary right now. I got out some of it. It's going to get, if it gets halted to the downside, that won't be good.
So you are in PDYN, yeah.
I got out of some profitably. Still waiting for see what it does here. This is not a trade I normally do, so I'm going to get out of the rest of it.
I want to see. I'm in long in RGTI.
I'm out of the rest of it.
Break the 1750 or not high today. Also long QUBT, but I'm actually thinking of getting out of it here. Let's see if RGTI wants to go higher. I'm adding a little bit more here on that at 1750. Let's see. Okay, now I might go actually higher. Adding a little bit more on that on RGTI. Here we go. Let's go break of high of the day. It's 1770. This break is going to go through 18. This is obviously all-time high, huh? Oh, there you go. I'm setting some here at 1770. I'm also getting out of QUBT, guys. So my focus is in RGTI. I have a bigger size on RGTI. I like the volume on it too.
There is an order at 18.
Yeah, this looks like he wants to go to 18. Spies popping higher. Oh, there you go.
I'm long with you.
1789. I'm partialing, guys.
I'm partialing as well.
18.
Here we go.
We're gonna go to 18.
Ooh, here we go. Here's 18. Yep, here we go. I'm out. Selling more.
Nice. Wow.
Well,
wow.
There's your diddly doodly trade.
Yes.
All right.
I'm all out of QUBT, guys. QUBT might also break down, but I like the order flow and volume in RGTI.
Yeah. Oh, it's still going to go here. It's hilarious.
Oh, 1820. Wow. Partialing out, guys, at 1820.
Yeah. Selling more.
Wow. Took that, guys, RGTI with us. Wow.
Yeah, that was nice. Good trade.
This is a very great
Pull
trade.
back
Tesla's
here.
coming back up. Spies coming
Yeah,
back
Tesla's
up.
bouncing and Nvidia bounced
adding a little
back.
bit more RGTI, guys, here at 1814. I'm adding a little bit more to see if we can get another pop on it. This might get halted. I want to see if it gets halted on the way up. We are so back. Wow, let's see. Let's see if we can get halted. I'm adding a little more here on RGTI. Let's see if we can get to halted. So we said this is all-time high, yes? Yeah, it's an IPO.
Yeah, it's definitely making all-time highs here.
UBT is also break the high of the day. Anyone, guys? Anyone? My average on RGTI is 1746. Tesla is coming down. Tesla is potentially doing a double bottom. Average on RGTI is, guys, 1740. So let's see if
yeah, I'm still hanging on to a few. Yeah, I'm hanging on to a few shares for higher. It's the wild, wild west.
Let's see. I think 1850 is
Gamification.
possible. Let me actually put 5,000 shares to sell at 1850 because I don't think it might not get there. So I'm going to put some order at 1850. My average is, guys, just 1750, so I have some good cushion over there. Although this is something that it can drop really fast. SPY, bounce back. Tesla is going to become a double bottom. Tesla was also a nice short, huh? Should have stayed in short on Tesla.
Yeah, I know.
Tesla at 435 might be a good bounce. All right, RGTI, Rigetti, Mr. Rigetti, guns to blow up.
SPY and the Qs are bouncing. The SPY is actually through the VWAP. So zippity.
Let's go, Rigetti. Like, it's weird to put your name on the company. It's like Aziz Computing. It's kind of weird, isn't it?
Aziz trading, yeah.
Aziz Computing. I thought Rigetti is like an algorithm or like a language model for computing or something like that. But I just Wikipedia
Or it
that
could have
it's
been,
Rigetti.
or something like Tesla, where you are famous.
Yeah, exactly. An old scientist or something like that. But it's actually the founder.
Yeah.
I want to start a company and I put my name on it. All right,
Why
so
not?
let's see if Rigetti wants to go to 1850 or not. Oh, there you go. I have an order at 1850. Let's see if I get filled or not. Guys, oh, there you go. Oh, shit. I got filled, guy, at 1850. Ha, 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 ha. Getting out more, guys. Wow. 19 is in 19, guys. 19.
Yeah, I'm holding here.
Happy Christmas.
Merry
Jesus loves
Christmas.
us.
Merry Christmas, Mr. Scrooge.
Wow. This is too good. My life right now is too good. I don't know what's going to happen to me. We're going to get that 19, guys.
That's what I'm holding off for 19. I'm fighting the urge to sell.
Actually, I want to put that 18.99 because you never know. Tesla is going down. Yes, Tesla.
Yeah,
Tesla might
I'm
be a
short
bounce
some.
at 430.
Yeah.
I think Tesla
Wow.
2 days ago low at 435.89. Maybe a good bounce over there. All right,
I'm
guys.
long
I have an
some.
order at RGTI.
Yeah, I'm long some 445 puts on Tesla.
Right. I have an order at RGTI. I got 18.99.
Wow. What a spike on those.
Oh, shit. I didn't get filled. 18.99, guys. I have an order at 18.99. It did hit, but I didn't get filled. All right, 18.99. Come on. Yeah, I took 18.99. What the hell? What about my order? This is bullshit.
Yeah, it's hanging around here. Come
The
on,
bad my
give it.
order.
Yeah,
I sue them.
I'm selling the rest of mine right here. 18. Oh, there we
Yes,
go.
yes,
19. I got 19. There we go. Ooh,
yes.
still. Ooh, these Tesla puts. Ooh, they're at $9 now. Woo!
Tesla puts nine
Yeah,
bucks.
I'm long the puts from
Oh my
11:30.
god. Oh
Yeah.
my god, 1928. Oh my god. This is crazy.
Oh, AMD
Oh
is dropping
my
like a
god.
stone. It did the same thing as it did yesterday.
Oh my god. QT. Oh, no way.
Okay, I'm selling.
Guys,
I'm
this is
selling. I'm
crazy.
selling some puts. Selling the
On Tesla?
445 puts. Yeah, $9. With this is really getting extended on Tesla, so it's. Oh, that was a nice little
Tesla
trade there. Tiddly.
9.
Yeah.
So you're selling in the money puts?
No, no, I'm not selling them. I sold them. I had them long.
Oh, you had them low. So
I had
you're
them.
not naked, huh?
Yeah. No, no, I had them long from 689. I got in. Still an order down there
Wow.
at 430. We could probably sell
Yeah.
some 430 puts at some point.
Yeah, not now. I think 430 puts right now is $1.45.
Yeah, yeah. It's because they're obviously expiring today, so they don't have a lot of theta left in them. Theta is the time value of the put or call. So essentially almost no value. They're almost trading the same way as a stock would.
You, yes. This one's also moving. Yeah, this quantum
Wow.
heavy wave.
AMD is it just popped up and then just got smacked down.
More
Somebody,
RGTI 20. Yeah, possible. I think yeah, I mean, nothing would surprise me. Like, I still have it. I'm actually very proud of my ads on it. So I had 3 trades on it. No, actually 4 trades on it, but wow.
yeah, I'm out of it now. Wow, AMD. Some market
What a
maker
day.
at
What a
some
day.
market maker at 126 said, "Where do you think you're going, AMD?" Well, Peter, this would have been Peter's Mountain Pass, I think,
Wow. What a
on the
drop.
AMD. This would have been made a double top. The second top was a little bit lower than the first, and it was on volume. Look at him. AMD is just going to get woodshedded here.
Wow, it's crazy, guys. This is crazy nice. I can't believe I made this much money on the December 27th. This is illegal.
Zippity doo dah. Yeah,
Guys, yeah, so RGTI was really is one of my favorite right now. 1920. Let's see. Okay, now it's gonna get a little bit weak. Tesla.
there's a lot of red on the screen right now. BA is still managing to stay green. Oil is up.
Boeing.
USO.
Maybe.
Energy's up. Look at that. Energy's up. Financials are just barely green. I tell you, the rise in interest rates is probably starting to wake people up a little bit here.
QUBT dropped significantly. This is crazy. QUBT. This one dropped significantly. QBTS, RGTI is still holding. Let's see. I'm not going to add anything on RGTI. my ads with this last trade was amazing on RGTI. Wow, Rigetti computing. Wow, I love it. It's too easy. Thanks, Paul. Thanks for trading with us. Appreciate that. If you like our trading on YouTube, we appreciate a like or subscribe to our channel. That's for sure.
Yeah. Hopefully,
Rigetti is
hopefully everybody on YouTube there today has been having a good day. We've been having a good day here so far. Oh man, look at AMD. Oh my God, they're getting destroyed.
Brand Tesla is also 435. 435. This 2 days ago low could be an area that we can actually potentially get a bounce from it. Ryan, I wanted to sell puts on Tesla on 500. You didn't let me. I never forgive you for this. I never forgive you for this. Sean, what did you do?
I kept you out of trouble.
Sean, these are the puts on. These are calls on Rigetti.
Adam out on YouTube. 2 for 2. Great day. All right.
Oh, is that a SPY? Puts on. Nice. Puts on a SPY. Very nice, Sean. Very nice.
Yeah, that was good. Sean throws those, what does he call them? Lottery. He calls them lottery tickets.
Amazing. Where's Abby, by the way? I haven't seen Abby. Is Abby alive? Much fun.
I think he was on a holiday somewhere, wasn't he?
Yeah.
I thought.
I mean, I couldn't go somewhere. I needed a vacation from all the vacation that I took. Like I'm so tired of traveling. It's vacationing. So Tesla is going down to 435. That could be a potential place. Ryan, what should we sell?
Man, oh man. My puts are at 1075 now. What should we sell? I don't know. It's still, what time is it? 7:04. Probably better to wait. Probably better to wait for another 25 minutes.
Yeah, Tesla is still setting off. I was going to take a reversal on Tesla here, but no, it's a little bit too early. RGTI, I'm still long on RGTI. My average is 1750, which is essentially VWAP. It did a 920, quickly bounced from 1780, but I don't want to actually. Yeah, it looks like this last 3-minute drop really significantly. I don't want to really do anything on that. I still have a little bit, so let's see if I want to see if I can actually get it stopped out or not. Yeah, RGTI did the 920, but it's kind of now losing it. Tesla is still weak. Yeah, it's still weak.
Yeah, RGTI has kind of run out of buyers. I think AMD bottom. I don't see an AMD bottom. AMD is. Let's just see where we might see. Well, I think AMD. I'm looking at AMD. It looks like. I mean, if we keep selling, I don't see support here till about 121, 120, 150. I mean, that's another $1 from here. We've got S6 down at 122.40-ish, so it might bounce here. There's an order here at 122 on AMD. Doesn't necessarily mean it's going to go there, but your rigatoni is unwinding.
Yeah, I'm getting out of RGTI completely, guys. Actually bounced back a little bit my entry. So I'm all out of RGTI. That was a really nice trade I hit on the RGTI.
Wow. Qs are taking another leg lower here. SPY taking another leg lower. Holy crap. Markets are getting beaten today.
SPY.
Mm-hmm.
What are you guys trading in chat room? Like I'm all out, guys. No position for me. I have only VCLT and VO now, so no position. You can see my screen. I had a really, really good day on RGTI. Very nice trading.
Okay, I'm out of Tesla puts. Just came down to this S6 level 433.50, and it's a good place to bail. Sound is starting to look like it's getting some bidders here. Still in the red though. Going to have to get the markets to bounce a bit here. Maybe that last little flush on the Qs and the SPY. Maybe that was your bottom for the day.
All right, so RGTI I think is done, guys.
Done for the time being.
Done for the time being. Yeah,
It'll be back Monday.
Yeah, let me see the daily. Yeah, it is crazy. Like, it's unbelievable, guys. Unbelievable. Wow, RGTI is unbelievable.
See, what's this thing doing? Come on, we're going. Now we get, let's take a look at the Qs on Bookmap here. Just waiting for more data to fill in.
Yeah, the RGTI is back shares for short, huh? You have shares available for short again.
I think, Jared covered his position, so I think there's shares for short again.
Victoria, that's a very nice trade on Broadcom AVGO. That's really nice. It's good. Tesla bounce back. Brian, should we take a double bottom reversal on Tesla? I'm going to get a long on Tesla 435, 434, 35, 58. Put a stop loss at 432. See if Tesla can get a double bottom reversal on that. Potentially
Could
also
do
looking at calls, huh?
Yeah, I'm just looking at calls, 445 calls.
$1.35, huh?
Yeah, they're $1.35, $1.40. Yeah, I think we might get a bounce here.
Yeah, I'll get some calls as well here at $1.51. Ah, shit, why $1.51? Let's see if Tesla can hold here. Taking the reversal on Tesla. Adding a little bit more on Tesla 434. Let's see if Tesla can hold here. Taking the reversal on Tesla double bottom.
Let's see, what is it? SPY Qs still just holding this level here.
Tesla broke the low of the day, Brian. What should we do?
I don't know. I'm not in the trade.
Oh, you didn't take it?
No,
All right, I'm getting a stop out on it.
I don't think it's. It might hold here. I mean, Tesla has an order at 430. That's the only thing I see here that I
Yeah, I
don't
gotta
like
stop
about
out on
it.
it. I might get back on that. Let's see. Daily charts. Well, obviously, there's this moving average 413, but that might be a little bit of a stretch for today. 427. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see. I gotta stop down on Tesla, guys. So let's see what we're gonna do. Yeah, the quantum computer company is kind of dead. They're all going down. QUBT went red. All right, let's see what Tesla doing. 432.
Still a big order there at
430, huh?
430.
Yeah. So 920 bounce back strategy. What points should we pay attention to at 9 and 20 exactly, Dora? So the time, like between now, you got to find the stocks that are going strong, and then between 10 to 11, that's usually the time the stocks that are very moving strong, and then you're looking forward for a reversal at the 9 and 20 strategy. You don't want to trade 920 too early in the morning or too late in the afternoon.
Yeah.
So if you watch, there's a 920 video strategy in the basics education center. Then we'll go through some of the basics. I think I have actually a bigger presentation webinar too on 920. If you search 920 in the education center, there's a really 1 hour presentation there.
There's the 920s usually happen just at around 10:15. That's the best time if you're looking for 920s.
Tesla is going to
Here we go.
430.
There's your 430 right there. I knew that was almost for sure was going to go there. Qs are still searching for a bottom. Same with the SPY. AMD looks like it's trying to find a bottom.
I can't believe AMD is at 122. It's been on the downturn AMD for almost 3 months now.
Yeah, I know.
Nobody likes AMD anymore.
Nobody likes Lisa Su.
RGTI is going to go red. Wow. Rigetti is going to go off the day. Jared, are you short?
Reverse lunch. He's looking for a reversal, I think.
Wow.
Or maybe he's already caught the reversal. Maybe he was shorting at 19. Jared and I were talking about that 1650 being a level that was a good place where Rigetti was going to go to. Man, the Qs are still selling. Same with the SPY. Wow.
Tesla is 427.43 is a level potentially. Let me see. Yeah, it's the Tesla. It looks like there is no bottom on Tesla. Brian, what should we sell?
UVXY is, man. Today we'd be selling calls. I kind of don't think this is the kind of day where you're going to see a bounce back at the end of the day.
Really?
Don't think so. Pappy. Ship's breaking apart.
Yeah, Doran, watch the presentations on that 920.
Wow.
We have actually really good materials on 920. My place right now is at 717 in Vancouver. Yeah, it's pretty short days here in Vancouver. All right, Tesla is gonna go to 427. It's down 6%.
Look at AMD. Wow. Here's a order at 122. We're probably going to go to that. Yeah,
425
it
puts
is.
up $4. Are you in this with me?
What's that?
425 puts. No.
Just let me, 425 puts. Yeah, wow.
Tesla is really dumping. Qs are down 2%. What's anything in the market? Guy. So Tesla 428. Let's see if another
Just,
long on Tesla here at 427.43. This is a level that we got yesterday at. Like this one is the low of December 18, which is kind of around this area. I'm long Tesla, guys, at 428. Looks like this one might hold. Getty is gonna go. It's gonna go red.
yeah, it's definitely, they're pouring the red sauce on it.
Ketchup. Right. Let's see if Tesla can bounce from this level. QUBT is deep into the red. Guys, I'm long Tesla at 428, 427.50. Let's see if it can go a little bit lower. Go. Anyone long with me,
bounce.
Tesla? Let's see. Is holding this level or not? Nice, guys. Yeah, RGTI most likely is going to go red. So I'm not going to take it to the long side at all. So RGTI looks like it's really weak. It's losing it. Let's see if Tesla can go to 430. Then I'll start partialing here. Tesla.
SPYs and Qs are maybe finding a bottom here. I don't know.
Okay, there you go. Tesla is popping up 430. I'm going to partial some here. 431. Nice. Partial guys here. Tesla. Let me see if I can get my losses back on it. Let's see if we can make a 5-minute high or not. This is important. New 5-minute high on Tesla. That would be very interesting. Anyone in this with me, guys? Still? Yeah, RGTI is lost like
Nice.
20%. I don't know if RGTI wants to go back up another 20%. It looks like it really lost the VWAP. So I wouldn't bet on RGTI that much on going significantly higher.
No, it's kind of done for the day, I think.
It
It
looks like, yeah.
yeah, you might get some action later in the day. Maybe things will start to spice up again. But as Peter pointed out, it's Friday. It's a shortened trading week.
Traders are,
Yeah,
at the beach. They're not at the beach.
they're at the Hamptons. They're in
Here,
the Hamptons.
they're in the Hamptons. Nice short pier on Mara. See Tesla 431.
Just long some AMD. Just watching this one come back up here. Kind of bounced. See if we get to 123 on this. So here we go.
So I'm getting
Here we
out more
go.
on Tesla, guys. What a bounce.
123, 123. Come on.
What are you trading, AMD? Nice.
AMD, here we go. Yeah. Here we go. Go. 123. Taking some profits here anyway. 22.92. Well, we got through 9 EMA on pretty much all these stocks on the bounces. Nvidia, AMD, Tesla just broke it a bit.
Wow. Thank you, Reeb. What happened? What did you do? Did you have a good day?
I'm out of
Rick
AMD.
Wheeler?
I don't think it might continue lower here. I don't see a reason to continue to hold. So we came up on Tesla, filled this area here, this liquidity area here. I'd be careful about holding.
Guys, I have a question. Do you guys see me on my underwear or no? Good, because I'm on. I don't know. This is weird. These lights on the back of my things are really bad. So if you see something, tell me.
Or not.
Yeah. Oh, you do see, huh? No, you're not yet, huh? G string, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like putting pants on. I always walk without pants on in home.
Sort of, it's a thing they do in Vancouver.
Yeah, it is.
Isn't it?
Trading naked, like naked calls, naked options. All right, so Tesla might be a good add. I'm going to add a little bit here, 431 on Tesla. Tesla potentially gets to 435. That would be nice. Paris. Oh, Paris trading. Paris shorted Tesla. Nice short on Tesla. Didn't get Paris didn't get the bounce, huh? Rigetti is getting nothing. Yeah, Smite, yeah, too. But it was a good volatility, honestly, considering the last short week of between Christmas. I usually don't trade in this week. I usually travel like in this week, but this year I just traveled too much in Colombia, so I wanted to rest a little bit. But it was a great trading week. Really great trading week.
It was a good week for trading. Lots of volatility, lots of stocks in play.
Yeah, thanks to quantum computers.
Thanks to
Getting
the
out a little
quantum.
more 32. Nice, guys. 432 on Tesla. It was amazing. Right, we should have sold on 425 puts.
So
I would have get $4 on it.
Yeah. See what the markets are going to do now.
Guys, remember next week we're going to start our boot camp. So if you want to really up your game, the boot camp is a really nice way, and the best way of doing it is just ask around with the people who've done boot camp and just get some feedback from them. I think for the price, for the price that you're paying, the value that you're getting is amazing. That's so many hours of working with people and fine tuning your trade book. And also, I just want to remind everybody that I'm super excited to host you guys in Vancouver next year. It is essentially the biggest live trading event anywhere in the world. I think we are the biggest live trading event. That 200 people are sitting next to each other and live trading, so that would be really nice. So 3-day conference. I'm really excited to hosting you in my own hometown. What do you mean you need more passes?
Is he talking about
Wi-Fi
VIP?
router, Bailey, the Wi-Fi. I mean, we had a pretty good internet this year. I don't know which one you're talking about. We had a really good internet this year in Paradox Hotel. Oh, it was a joke. Yeah. And yeah, so the VIP passes are closed because I just don't have enough space in my apartment, because I want to invite you to my place. I just don't have enough. I guess I could add another 10 people. I know Paris is going to go to the bedroom and doing some stuff. So that bedroom is for Paris. The other bedroom is for Brian.
Yikes.
Everybody else has to be. Carlos, you've been to my apartment. How many people do you think we can fit here?
Well, how many people did we have over there before we went to your that Denali thing? Yeah, the Seven Peaks party.
25, 30.
Yeah, 25, 30
also
people.
depends on how cozy we can get. Jared and I are going to be super cozy.
Yeah, we're going to see Jared. It's going to be awesome.
Oh, you know what? Actually, I'm going to throw a party too. So after the TEDx, we're going to have the reception. Actually, I booked a Paradox Hotel. I want to bring actually DJ. I want to actually, and it included with everybody. So you get access to a really nice nightclub events that I bring the DJs, and it's included into the ticket as well. So
Hmm.
at the hotel, Paradox Mansion nightclub is actually one of the highest end nightclubs in Vancouver, which I throw my Denali party. So that's also included. DJ Rigetti, yeah, we'll bring DJ Rigetti. Rigetti went almost red.
Hmm. All right.
Let's see what Tesla is doing. Tesla, I don't think it's going to go back to revamp. But somebody asked questions 920 on the short. Yes, you can actually do 920 on the short side as well. I don't
Yeah.
really do it, but Brian does it, yes.
Yeah, you can do it either way. Works either direction.
Yeah. Most of the strategy, if you flip the chart, you can do it on the shorts as well. Let me sleep in your Lamborghini. Yeah, you can sleep in my Lamborghini. Man, it's Lamborghini. I don't drive my Lamborghini at all. Like, I cannot believe I'm paying this much money and I'm not driving it. But as a trader, you gotta have a Lamborghini. You're not an online scammer if you don't have a Lamborghini. So it's a necessity.
It's a necessity.
All right, guys. Guys in YouTube, do you know I have a Lamborghini? I haven't posted a picture. Learn together. So we do have actually a chat room. So you can actually see if you come inside my chat room, you can actually see live my entries and exits and my trades and everything. So laptop next week. We're gonna give the laptop next week. Thanks for your support, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for your likes. Thanks for your comments. Thanks for your supporting our channel. Mm-hmm. One of the things that I want to do next year is actually expand the live trading and potentially, having it all day for the earnings season, for all the material and everything. So with the support of the community, maybe actually I hire some new people as an anchor traders for us. So my usual share size position depends. Depends. I usually maybe $500,000 worth of position. Like Tesla, I might go to 1,000, 2,000 shares, that kind of thing. So it really depends. Like on some of the stocks, I'm going to go smaller. RGTI, like for example, this is super volatile. You go smaller, but my account is 8 million, so. Usually sometimes I go like $4 or $5 million worth of position on Tesla, for example. You don't want to go like at 50,000 shares on RGTI. It's just, which would be $1 million worth of position, but it's kind of toward the extreme because this is super volatile. So Justin is asking a question. Can you talk a little bit about shorting with options? So Brian has a book about options trading. So he's going to talk about that. Brian, you want to talk about a little bit of shorting with options?
Yeah, I mean, basically, there's two types of options. There's puts and calls. And if you buy a put, you're essentially, you're going short. So it's really that simple. And if you buy a call, conversely, you're going long. So So it's really not any more complicated than that. I mean, there are other strategies with options. I mean, you can be the seller of the calls. So in other words, you're kind of like the bank, and then when you're the seller of calls, you're essentially taking a position that you don't believe the stock is going to go up, and you're hoping it probably goes down. So I know it gets a little confusing. It's probably easier to read about it. And like Andrew said, I've got a book on options. Starts out with the basics and then goes into some strategies that you can use. But you really need to, you do need to understand the stock and trading just stocks before you dabble in options. So if you have a good trade book and you know what you're trading, and you can move to options. Tesla is a great stock to trade options in because it's fairly liquid. A lot of people trade options in Tesla. Wow, still market's still trying to find a bottom here. So yeah, my book in options is it's basically called How to Trade Options. It's on Amazon. By you search that by myself, Brian Pezim.
Mr. Pezim. Yeah, I just posted a link on YouTube and also in the chat room as well, guys.
Perfect.
So if anyone wants to take a look at it, and also we always appreciate honest review on Amazon because it helps a lot in.
Yeah, for for our, because it takes a lot of work to write a book, obviously.
It's more like a legacy. Like you don't make any money out of it either, so it's just more like a legacy. Like I'm finishing this book, trade book, because I really want to have the legacy. Like, you know, in comments, I wrote books, I published research papers, I've done this. It's more like a legacy. That's why all the big people like Donald Trump has books. You know, he doesn't, I don't, he's a billionaire, but, you know, it's just more like a legacy. You know, you leave something for yourself behind in this world. And obviously, when you're
Mm-hmm.
building something, like a musician likes the music to be heard. You know, the author likes the book to be heard or read, and researchers they like their papers to be read. Like for example, our research paper, like when I'm showing it my screen, like 27,000 downloads. It's one of the 100 top 200 papers. Can day trading really be profitable? So you see it in my screen. It's really amazing. I got some email from my PhD supervisor that he said that our research papers are not going to be read that much. That you know your you know this research.
Yeah.
Um, so TC, I don't think it's. If you know the platform, I think it's okay. Worst case scenario, you can actually do the next bootcamp. If you think by in 2 weeks you're not ready, I think the most important thing about the bootcamp is you know the platform. So you know the hotkey, you have everything set up, and you know you have some of the basic of strategies. Bootcamp helps you to, you know, for example, when you go into the gym mentorship, gym membership, and you get a private trainer, what the trainer does is it helps you to do the sets properly. And you know, instead of rather you go into the gym confused, you don't know which set you should, which rep, and you know which muscle group you should work. You know, I have a private trainer, so today I'm going to go at 9. So the private trainer helps me to do the sets, you know, and control the sets and make sure that, you know, I'm not doing the muscle groups randomly and everything. So same as bootcamp. The bootcamp, the art traders are helping you to build your trade book properly and execute it properly. And you see that the consistency comes from just trading based on your trade book, not messing around with the things that you're not supposed to do. Link to the research papers. Yeah, so I mean, we have a lot. So this is one of them. And you can also Google Andrew Aziz's research papers. You're going to probably find something. All Right, so let's see what Tesla doing. I'm still long Tesla. I don't think Tesla is going to go back to VWAP, but we're holding it.
Hmm. Hard to say.
Tesla's popping back up. Let's see if we can get to 435. Rigetti went red. Jesus. PDYN is moving. Let's see what the ones that are moving. PDYN. Yeah, this one bounced back. Got halted, bounced back. Got halted twice. Paladin AI. MSTR is doing nothing. My size got halted twice too. Yeah, these are really dangerous to trade. Spies popping up. Qs are popping up. See if Tesla can go to 435.
Yeah, we're getting bounce here. Nvidia's bouncing.
Yeah, I'm getting out more on Tesla, guys. Pretty good trade for me.
Wow, that was a pop and drop on Nvidia. All right. Well, we think we'll wrap it up on YouTube. Have a good rest of your day, everybody. Enjoy the weekend.
Brian is wrapping it up on YouTube.
Well, if you want to, I mean, it's
AL,
you can stay. We can stay if you want.
yeah, let's just stay until 8, until 11.
Okay, all right.
So
All right. We're
Diamond
going to stay,
account,
Brent.
the Diamond account includes 1 year access to our community, complete access, everything, chat room, educations, webinars, psychology, and also the $50,000 funded training account, which is, I think, should be the first step for everybody who wants to go live. I want everybody to go through this program first, the funded account. And if you cannot make money out of this funded account, do not open a new account or live trading account, either with IB or other brokers. Because if you can't even pass that one, then there's no way you start trading on live account. They shouldn't. I don't allow you. So that $50,000 funded account was a very successful program that we started, and I realized that so many of you are not ready to go live because we can see these trades in the back end, and that is a really big wake up call for a lot of people that do not trade live. If you're interested in trading, go through the simulator. Everybody's trading on a simulator. You can make money on the simulator. A lot of people, like one of my friends, she came yesterday and said, $30,000 I made on simulator and trading terminal. I want to go live. And I said, no. Don't go live yet because simulator is easy. Go through something that has some consequences. And that $50,000 funded account is something that has consequences for you. And then you actually see the impact of your actions in there. It is a simulated, it's a paper account money, that $50,000, but it has consequence for you because if you lose on it, you lose the profit. If you blow up, then you're disqualified. So this is one level of consequence in that, and you see that it makes a huge difference. So if you're trading on a simulator and you want to go live, go through this one time and see if you are actually ready for a live account. I'm trying to save you from yourself. I'm trying to save you from yourselves. No, the funded account isn't allowing holding position because the goal is not investing. The goal is learning how to trade. But the funded account comes with another account simulator that you can actually hold positions on there. Yes, but that is part of the profit taking. Can you hold SPXL for long-term investment, Shahram? I wouldn't recommend the 3 times leverages. SPXL is a 3 times leverage. If you want to hold a little bit longer, I would recommend SSO, which is 2 times leverage. 3 is a little bit tricky because If you get into a like 25% pullback, then that one is going down 75%. I would never recover. Like look at TNA, but 2 is okay. Like SSO, which is 2 times leverage of SPY, is a little bit better. Yeah, so I'm trying to save you from yourselves, guys. So Farhad, if you want to go to boot camp, so there are 2 ways of doing it. Either you purchase the platinum account that comes with the boot camp on 1 year, or just go directly to Big Capital and buy a boot camp there. I think after 3 months of trading, Arlene, is a time that you can consider going into a boot camp, like few months of trading. You don't want to be too long. You don't want to also be too early. As long as you know the platform and you know the basics of trading. Yeah, and thanks, Kyle. So trading options is allowed in the funded account. Yes, you can actually trade options in a simulator, but it's not part of the profit taking because options are leveraged. So if with one trade you can make $100,000, and I just can't pay you $100,000 on one trade. So we want to teach you how to trade. But if you want to practice on options trading, so yeah, there is an account, there's a simulator account that you can actually trade options on that. But again, the goal of funded account is not for you to make money out of it. The goal is not that you replace your live trading account. The goal is to add an element of consequence in your education process. Yeah, you can. Yeah, just email us. Yes. Yeah, thanks, Tate. I'm really appreciating the feedback. So, the people who've gone through the boot camp or this funded account, you can share your experience in chat room or in YouTube. But the goal here is to help you save your capital, because saving the capital is important thing. You can be the best trader, but if you don't have any money to trade, it's just. And this idea came from one of my friends, Ed, who lives in UK. One time, a few years ago, I was in London and we had a conversation. He asked me this question: that Andrew, I want to trade, I want to provide for my family, but at the same time, I have to risk my money that belongs to my family to learn trading. How do I do that? How do I, fix this dilemma? And my answer to that, I didn't have any answer on that. But I think the funded account is something that you can actually learn how to trade, but without risking your family money. And I really hope that a lot of people come and do this and then they leave, because I don't want everybody to become a trader. Not everybody should be a trader. Really scary, see people playing around with this financial market that have no business to be here.
Well, it's like any sort of profession. Some people are more inclined to do well at it, and other people, they have other skills where they'd be better in other areas. So, like you said, not everyone is cut out to be a trader.
Exactly.
Just like not everyone's cut out to be a doctor.
Brian, do you see the bounce that I got from Tesla? Are you proud of me? Look at this.
Yeah.
It's like,
I know.
If I'm not the genius, who am I? Look at this entry that I have on Tesla.
What a bounce. Yeah, that's amazing. Fairly good. It's just slowly grinding higher here. Yeah, a lot of the stocks are bouncing here. We're getting a bounce on the Qs. The Qs are going to have gotten through the VWAP.
SPY. What's your buddy AMD doing? AMD is down.
Yeah, it's bouncing.
Down.
It's bouncing a lot.
Wow.
What are the 420 puts? What are they trading at on Tesla right now? 31 cents.
Titan, many of them blow up accounts. Many. I'm actually super surprised. We have some really good traders, but we also have a lot of traders that blow up really bad. So, and we see also. I see also the common theme on the. They blame the technology, they blame the DOS, they blame the platform. And it's okay. Blame it on some stuff because you only lost like how much did you lost? $500. Paying about it's $900, $999 for the funded account. But if you blow up your account, $50,000, and then you call Interactive Brokers and blame it on them, they laugh at. So I'd rather people to blow up on this and blame and go through this process of denial here than going into a live account. So Royal is asking, why don't a long 1 minute orange breakout, opening range breakout? So your question is, why didn't I go long? Because it really didn't set up for opening range breakout. It never really closed above the VWAP. George, you can do this European time. I think, the trading, you can do it. I know it's in the afternoon. The mentorship sessions are usually become late in the evening for you, but they're all would be recorded. Maybe you can talk with your mentor, try to arrange some of your private sessions with them early in the morning, depending on where they are, to arrange it. But we record everything, all the webinars, all the sessions, and everything would be recorded. The most important part is to be available to trade live, to build the trade book. The failure rate of the funded accounts is about 70%, I think, which is in line with like 90% failure rate of day trading. I think our community of failure rate is also high, like it's like 70%. I don't think this community or this education can make miracle that people become like 100% successful. Any community, any education that they say my course is 100% success is BS. And it's normal because people get attracted to this because it's easy to entry. You come, everyone goes, oh, I'm open account. Oh, I've seen people trading and stuff. But then they realize, oops, it's not that easy. And a lot of people leave, which is okay. They should be leaving. I had a friend who recently got laid off in Canada, and he called me and said, "Oh yeah, I lost $50,000. I lost $50,000, and I'm not gonna trade ever again because I have family and I have no job and everything." So that's reasonable. Like a lot of people come, they lose a little money and they leave. That's okay, but hopefully they don't lose a lot of money. That's the whole point. Yeah, thanks, Turkey. Like Turkey, in Dubai, you've been trading for a long time, so it's a journey. Like a lot of our traders have been here for a very long time here. So Daniel, no, you don't need even an IB account. So we give you a special DOS account that starts with PCT. That's enough. And again, remember, when you're watching experienced traders trading, it's like watching Cristiano Ronaldo playing soccer. Or football. You see, wow, that's easy. I'm going to do that. But it's years of experience, decades of experience behind that. Everything seems easy, but it's just experience.
Mm-hmm.
So I think, Justin, if you have Justin is asking if you've been trading paper trading on TOS and you're pretty successful, go open a live account and trade live, or go through the funded account and see if you can actually make money under real environment. Just there's no point of staying in simulator for a very long time. If you think you're ready, just go trade live, but trade the small. Again,
Yeah,
baby
trade small.
steps.
Yeah. Don't take big positions. Take people ask us what size position we take. It's kind of irrelevant. You need to trade a size that doesn't create stress or anxiety for you, and it completely changes when you go from paper trading to live trading, because you are essentially putting your money at risk, which is a totally different mentality. So go start small, build up from there.
I recommend do the funded account and see you can actually make money, Justin. Yeah, I can. Stress is real, huh? It's not joking.
Stress is real. Yeah. The stress is real. So Tesla made it back to the VWAP.
Yeah, I'm getting out of it. Look at this beautiful trade that I did. This is just unbelievable. Do you see, guys, my screen? That this is the trade that I did. Like, this is the bounce that I got. I can't actually. It's 427.43 level. Amazing. So this is one trade that I got stopped out. This is one trade that I didn't make any money out of it. And this is the big trade that I took. So Farhad, I'm using interactive brokers. I highly recommend that. People are using other brokers like TD, Charles Schwab as well. But interactive brokers in terms of fill and short inventory and everything is really nice. Also gives you a really good margin. So that's I think I'm pretty happy with interactive brokers. Very easy website, very friendly staff, very good customer support. So I'm pretty happy on that. And for trading platform, I'm using DAS, and I would be really, really happy on that as well. All right, guys. So let's call it a day. What do you think on YouTube, guys?
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thanks guys for joining us.
Thanks for joining us.
Right on.
RSC, an amazing trade on PLTR as well. Great job.
Hope everyone has a good weekend. We will see you on. We will see you Monday morning. Cheers, everybody.
Good morning, guys. Yeah, all the best.